and welcome back to my channel. My name is Crystal. Today I will be sharing my 30-day raw fast. I recently celebrated my 30th birthday, and following my celebration, it just dawned on me to do a 30-day fast. When those moments come where it's time to fast, I truly just listen to it. Even when I'm like, what in the world? Out of all fasts, we want to go 30 days with no cooked food. On my birthday, I posted this video. Yesterday, I literally kissed my 20s goodbye as I am celebrating turning 30, the big 3-0, 30 years young. I am entering a new era in my life, and I decided that I wanted to celebrate it by going on a 30-day fruits and vegetable raw fast. My intention for this fast is to honor my body, honor myself, and just a little self-love, filling my body with nutritious fruits and vegetables, ensuring that I'm taking plenty of my herbs. This month, I will be consuming a lot of fresh pressed juice, a lot of green leafy salads, fruits and veggies, and of course these coconut wraps, which I made today. I've been on my wellness journey for a while, but I've consumed a lot of cooked foods. This is the first time that I am going 30 days with no cooked food, so that's definitely an adjustment, but I feel like I'm ready for the challenge and I can do this. If it's good for my body, it's good for me. This is day one. See y'all tomorrow. I do not remember the last time I went 30 days without eating any cooked food. If you are contemplating fasting, do it. It's your body's way of telling you that a reset is needed. It's time for you to renew something. Your organs are asking for a detox. It just might be time for your body to take in more fruits and vegetables, increase that fiber, increase that hydration, and just really give your body just such like a reset and a boost off. I'm going to answer a lot of different questions that I've been receiving. What exactly is a raw vegan fast? A raw vegan fast means I only ate uncooked foods for 30 days. That included raw fruit, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and legumes. No cooked food whatsoever. No dairy, no animal products, no processed snacks. 9 times out of 10, if it was on the shelf, I did not touch it. So for a raw vegan fast, think smoothies, big salads, raw wraps, fresh juices, and lots of hydration. Those are the 5 things in the 5 groups that you're gonna wanna consume. 5. Did I feel tired or sluggish during the fast? Honestly, I did not feel that tired until maybe the 2nd week. The first 7 days of this raw fast was a walk in the park. When I tell you, I could tell that my body needed it. And plus, I had just celebrated a birthday. So, you know, I had to have all my birthday goodies. A lot of fried food, a lot of breads, sugar from like birthday cake and birthday desserts. So those 7 days was just like, woo, my body was like, yes, I love this smoothie. I love this salad. I love this fruit. I can do this. The first 7 days, I felt unstoppable. When I got to day 10, I did feel a little tired. I started to get cravings, and I feel like this is the point in time where my body began to purge more. My body realized like, oh, it's been 10 days and we only getting fruits, vegetables, smoothies, and wraps still. I need bread. I need sugar. I need some fried. I need something. Like my body was just like, girl, and if it's not sugar and if it's not bread, then I don't want it. So I had to get over that hump. All I did was did the same thing that I did from day 1 because I was determined. I said, wait, we've already went 7 days. Now this is the time where it gets real. It's day 10. Are we gonna keep at it? So we kept at it. I decided to get up, and I remember just going to the kitchen, praying, and then I started to juice. But here's the thing. This is why I knew I needed to stay on the journey, because I started craving an exact meal. When that meal craving is exact, that truly means that it's not you that's craving it. It could be some parasites that's in you. It could be something other than what's true to you. You're not really... This is real food that we're eating, and you can eat as much salad as you want. You can open up the fridge and get you some blueberries, some apples, some melon, So I knew that it was just my body just realizing that this is a new way of eating for us. You've been eating a certain way for a long time, so therefore you got to get your head in the game. So after day 10, the moodiness went away. I got back on board, but I was wondering, when was it gonna happen? For some people, it can happen the first 2 days, the first 5 days. For me, I did not get to that point where I was just like, oh my gosh. Like where I felt tired, fatigued, and I just didn't want to do it anymore. It was day 10. Day 11, it's like night and day. I got up, I was motivated, I tried out a new recipe, and I just felt so much better. I made one of my favorite salads, which is a kale salad. I loaded it up and I realized, I was like, if I want to stay on this journey, I have to make it fun. I have to make it interesting. I have to make it feel like I'm not even on a fast. And I just made sure that I was eating enough. That kale salad gave me not only protein, a lot of fiber, and it just, I don't know, it just helped my mental. And I realized, I was like, you know what? I got this. So I kept going with my journey. Every day I was going to the bathroom more. Every day I just felt like, it was really honestly my energy boost that happened after day 10 was amazing. I was able to get more things done that would take me so much longer to get done. It's like my mind could focus. It was different not feeling the itis. And if you know what the itis is, it's that feeling where you get real sleepy after you eat. A lot of people, we get addicted to it. We love that feeling. We've eaten something good. Now we can go lay down on the couch, go get in bed, and we can go to sleep, but we don't get our best sleep. I started looking up new recipes. I found new creators to follow. It opened up my mind to so many other things. How did my body change physically and mentally? Physically, I lost a lot of water weight. My skin cleared up. I felt less bloated. I had more clarity, fewer mood swings. The feeling that I was feeling is like almost like I was floating. Imagine going without any cooked food and all you're eating is literally nuts, smoothies, and raw fruits and vegetables. I felt like super healthy. I was craving chips, but what I did, a hack for craving chips, eating raw kale chips where you can use a dehydrator to make the kale chips. I ate cucumbers. I would make cucumber salad. I would eat pickles. It was hard being around cooked food, especially healthy cooked food, because it's like, even though this dish is healthy, it's cooked. I can't have it. So you know, it was a challenge when you start craving cooked food. I wanted something so simple. I wanted literally avocado toast. I just wanted the avocado toast, a little breakfast scramble, you know, and I couldn't have that. I was like, I just want a little crouton in my salad. I could not do it, and I wanted to like stick everything through. Once I got my cravings under control, this challenge was a breeze. I just woke up every day just knowing, hey, this is what my lifestyle looks like at this current moment. It's no cooked food. Honestly, grocery shopping became a lot easier because I know that I would only need to go in and get a few things. 1 week for my juicing, I decided to juice watermelon. I got me a big watermelon and it produced so much watermelon juice that I didn't have to go back and forth to the grocery store to juice. I would get things like cantaloupe and cut it up. I would get a bag of mandarin oranges and eat. Very affordable. Anytime that I'm doing something on my wellness journey, I try to see how I could do it in the most affordable way. How can I accomplish my goals in the most affordable way? Because honestly, you can buy all these things. You could buy up the grocery produce section. But if your mind is not right, if you don't know the principles of fasting, and if you are not strong-willed, that all that produce is just gonna go to waste. And I didn't want that for myself. I didn't buy anything in bulk. I pretty much just took my groceries week by week. First week, I got me some things to get me started. The second week, I just maybe like added on to that, because some stuff was walnuts that I bought, or pumpkin seeds that I bought, or pecans. Those things I didn't have to buy week by week because a bag could last for a long time. I made sure also on this challenge, some of it while I was fasting, I didn't have to think about meals that I was going to eat for morning, lunch, and dinner. When you fast, you shouldn't even be thinking about, oh, what's going to be my next meal, this and the other. Honestly, prep and have things in order for when it's time to eat. Yes, of course, because you do need to have that prepped. But honestly, you are discovering way more other things to focus on. Whether it's going for a walk, journaling, whether it's catching up on some things that you've been wanting to do around the house, catching up on creating, whether you want to paint, you might want to sew, crochet. It's so much more that you can do. Anytime that I would go out, I would make sure that I pack me a juice, I would pack me a salad, I would pack me just some the most important fast food, which is fruit, an apple, something that when I need food fast, I'm hungry, I could bite that apple, I could bite that orange, I could take my fork, eat a fruit bowl. I worked with myself. I couldn't worry about anything else that was going on. I was so excited that I was walking with my journey. I made sure that I was moving my body, making sure I was stretching, doing yoga, all the things. Now, I'm not sure if people aren't able to work out with their fast if they lift a lot of weights, but currently I do not lift heavy. I do arm workouts, but I am not in the gym, you know, I'm not in the gym lifting 300, 200, 150 pounds. Not yet. I'm not bodybuilder Crystal. So I made sure I was still active. I made sure I was eating. I made sure I took my vitamins. I made sure I drank plenty of water. It was that simple. That's all you need to do. Before this video ends, I wanted to show you guys some of the things that I was incorporating into my raw fast, especially if you are interested in doing your own. Chia seeds. I ate a lot of chia seeds on my raw fast. It was so easy to make chia seed pudding, so I would definitely recommend chia seeds. This right here kept me full. It helped my digestion. When I tell you no bloating, and the fiber content that's in this is going to ensure you are going to the bathroom every day. Not only chia seeds, dragon fruit. So listen up. Hemp seeds. For hemp seed, I made the best hemp seed ranch dressing. Along with the hemp seed ranch dressing, you can sprinkle these over your salads and wraps, and it adds more fiber and more protein. Pecans. These are raw pecan pieces, and these are really, really good to just add to a salad. You can put them in a blender or a food processor and grind it up, and it can make raw walnut meat. All you have to do is soak it overnight, add your seasonings to it. It's so many recipes online where you can do this. So I did the same thing with walnuts and my pecans. Really, really good to substitute for tacos, wraps, and this just, it's like a nut meat. We call it nut meat because you're making it out of peanuts. You're making it out of walnuts. You're making it out of pecans. Pistachio. Really good for protein. I think 1/4 cup of pistachios is 6 grams of protein. So I would sprinkle these on the salad. Also, you can also use pistachios, almonds, or oats to make your own milk. Grain-free granola. This was a biggie for me. Grain-free granola. I enjoyed this so much because I ate parfaits every day. This right here is raw coconut yogurt. It has probiotics in it. I would take this, make a parfait bowl, put grain-free granola on top of it. Grain-free granola, it simply has pecans, almonds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, sweetened coconut, cinnamon, sea salt, cranberries, and dried fruit. This right here, it added that crunch that I needed. I felt like I was able to get full, because imagine not only going without processed food, but there's no bread. There's no bread. And I love, like, I'm not a bread addict, but come on now, I want a sandwich. I want some bread. So I would even use this grain-free granola not only for my parfaits for breakfast, but I will also use this granola and just pour it over a salad, since I wasn't using croutons. You see, you gotta, okay, use your brain. Pumpkin seeds. I love me some pumpkin seeds. Whenever I made, as you can see, I used a lot of seeds, so it's barely anything in here. But not only is it good for protein, it has 9 grams of protein for 1/4 of a cup. Pumpkin seeds are really good for getting rid of parasites. And baby, I wasn't doing this cleanse for nothing. I wanted my body to be able to reset. I did this cleanse so the parasites that be telling me that I need a bag of chips at 1 a.m. I wanted them out of here. I wanted to evict the parasites. So I did a 30-day cleanse, because we're evicting the parasites, okay? You're not doing this 30-day cleanse just to lose weight, because that's gonna happen anyway. Yes, one of the main things that a lot of people want to know is, did I lose weight? Of course, I lost water weight, but also I did lose weight. I lost a total of 15 pounds just taking 30 days to cut out processed food, animal products, dairy, and just replace it with whole foods, salads, smoothies, nuts. 15 pounds. Here I am after the cleanse, and honestly have not gained any of that back. I did not do this for weight loss. What I did this for is for my organs, because we have to take care of ourselves internally. And one thing that I know for sure, if you are not taking the time to stop your bad habits, to stop binge eating, to stop overeating, to just take a minute to nourish your body full of fruits, vegetables, water, it's hard. It's going to be hard for your body to truly detox. It's going to be hard to fight disease. It's going to be hard for your body to truly absorb those vitamins that it's really missing out on. If you don't make space for your body to detox, then it never will. If you do not make space for your body to detox, then it never will. I added in some special vitamins to enhance my raw fast. Things like sea moss, really good for you. This sea moss that I take has burdock root, soursop, aloe vera, pumpkin seed, apple cider vinegar, slippery elm, a lot of good things. Soursop, I took a shot of this. 0 calories in it, just all the benefits. So this has soursop, bitterwood, turmeric, garlic, flaxseed, moringa, maca, sea moss, mahogany bark, cayenne pepper, apple cider vinegar, sarsaparilla. These things right here, this is what I wanted. I need these parasites out of here. I need any type of illness to stay far away, any type of inflammation, because the thing is, if you don't take control of your eating, you're only just feeding what could be. You have to be willing to allow your body to heal, to reduce that inflammation. You have to be able to allow your body to reset, because every day that we're eating, you have to ask yourself, am I feeding a disease or am I healing it? So all of these things that was in these vitamins, it wasn't that I was just fasting and starving myself and wasn't eating. I was renewing myself and eating fruits and vegetables, but making sure I'm getting my vitamins in too, making sure I'm taking herbs and tinctures and bitters that will allow my body to flush out toxins. as I feed it something good. So it's a system, like we're working together. Also use oil of oregano. Oil of oregano has so many benefits. One being that it has antifungal, antibacterial properties. It helps with your digestive system, and also it helps get rid of some mucus. If you have any respiratory disorders, it can help. These are some herbs and vitamins that we can miss out on because they don't play well with fried foods. If I was to eat fried food and then try to take this, I probably would throw up. I probably would gag. It probably would be the most nastiest thing ever because it's trying to fight that thing, that invader that's in your body, but also you're feeding it all these chemicals from one Chick-fil-A sandwich. How does that work? So this is why fasting and the detox is important. Another cool thing that I added is Celtic salt. Celtic salt is really good for electrolytes. Just a pinch of this is really good for your cells. This I will link in my Amazon storefront, and I will also link like a lot of these ingredients that to help you be able to find it. But Celtic salt, all you need is a little pinch. So I will take a pinch, put it under my tongue, and follow it up with water. The water is to ensure that all of my cells are being properly hydrated. In addition to the regular water that I was drinking, I needed some water that had benefits. So let me show you one of the waters that I made sure to drink while on my fast. This is mineral spring water. The brand is called Lithia. It's natural alkaline water. This water is great for detoxing. It's good for mental energy, clarity, memory. It helps with your mood, wellness, vitality, health, and longevity. This water right here, the thing about it is not processed full of chemicals. What you do with this water is that you take half of your water. So whatever water you get, whatever bottled water you get, or if you like coconut water, whatever your water is, you do half your water and half their water. And it basically supercharges your water. So this is why I wasn't feeling super fatigued and lacking energy, because my water was super powered. My water was supercharged. So that matters. If you're fasting, you want to make sure you have adequate water, because if you're drinking the water that, let's just say, just a random water that you probably got from maybe a random water from the dollar store, it does not have all of these electrolytes and things that your body needs to have that energy and to run smoothly. So I highly recommend a supercharged mineral water, or just whatever organic water that you can get your hands on. Also, with good hydration, I did a lot of watermelon juice. Watermelon juice is H3O, as they like to call it. It is full of benefits that will actually hydrate your cells. It's really, oh my gosh. Watermelon just have so many benefits, and if you can catch one that's seeded, so you know you're getting all of the nutrients, then you got you something. In a nutshell, that's the fast. Fruits, veggies, nuts, smoothies, and fresh juices. Vitamins and minerals. I am going to make a separate video. If you guys are interested in that, I will make a separate video disclosing all of the vitamins that I use on my wellness journey. When you are lacking a lot of your vitamins and minerals, it is very important that you take the time to give it to yourself, because you will find yourself feeling sick. So I left this challenge feeling amazing. I felt so good, and I'm definitely going to do it again. If you guys have any more questions, just post them down in the description box. If you haven't already, then give this video a thumbs up, comment below, as well as press subscribe to join my wellness community. On this channel, we are helping each other heal, okay? It's all about healing and feeling, listening to your body, and getting to our best self, okay? I'm Nurse Crystal, and I'm signing out, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.